welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. I don't know why that is so much dramatic, but it's because today's video, as you can see from the thumbnail and the title, it's a very interesting video that I'm so excited about. I've always wanted to do like spicy noodle challenge, and then you talk about something spicy into it. Like, how perfect can that be? And my background is just a piece of bed sheet so that you don't see my ugly background, so we gotta deal with that. So I'm sorry for any light changes, natural light I'm using. I'm sorry for any noises in the background. I'm in a community and they immediately want to start a video, they just started talking. So I'm sorry for any noises, just concentrating what I'm gonna talk about. So I have some, of course it's a spicy noodle challenge. I have some turmeric spaghetti that I've just cooked and it must be getting cold. And I'm just going to make it spicy with my favorite zester. One day when these people just start collaborating, do such companies collaborate? Because I would love to. I love spicy foods. And I'm just going to try to mix it. Like, I feel like the spaghetti has stayed for some time, so it's kind of sticky. And I didn't cook it with so much water, so I just have to try and make it red. Yes, so guys, how are you doing? How's life taking you? Just tell me in the comment section how you perfectly doing, like your mental health, like, yeah. Like, I'm just asking you, are you sure you're fine like 10 times? Because, life is sure. And so today I'm doing a spicy noodle challenge I think I'm repeating myself. I'm doing the X challenge. I got this X challenge. I think it was inspired by some South African couple YouTubers that I do watch. I feel like majority of the people I watch are either Nigerian YouTubers or South African YouTubers. I just love their culture. And this particular couple is the Regodi Say. Yes. The Fambam. I love them. I got to know them from Mpumi Ledwaba's love series like that. And so I watched them. And they did this challenge because they're a couple and like trying to know like how their exes used to treat them. Is it the same like the way they treat themselves? And so I thought, why not do this? Because it's like a spicy. So I wrote some of the questions down that can relate to me. And I'm gonna talk about all my exes, people that I've dated from high school. Yes, up to my first year in uni, because that was the last time I dated. Like, yeah. The first question is, did you ever fart in front of your ex? I know it's really crazy to be the first question. As I eat this, you're going to see me eating and talking at the same time, so you'll have to tolerate because it's gonna be nasty. So yeah. Well, you know when you're dating, you want to please everyone, like unajikaza, even if that feeling comes, you will push it in. You know what I mean? So you won't. But I've ever farted in front of an ex after he was an ex, So yeah, I just visited him, and I think now that in the beginning I actually did not want us to date. I just wanted us to be friends. And so after the relationship was over, that's when our friendship and our relationship together thrived, because it was more of a friendship one. And then yeah, I farted. And what did he react? He farted next, because it's normal, right? It's normal. Otherwise, out of all the others, I think my stomach just behaved. We didn't spend that so much long together with the others. So yeah, there wasn't any chance to. And because it's spicy, I need water. Did you ever wear matching outfits with any of my exes? No, I think that thing became like so trending after when I was in the end of my last relationship. So I don't think we ever did matching outfits. No, not deliberately. Did you ever discuss starting your YouTube channel with any of your exes? No, because at the time I was dating, like I didn't even know myself. I didn't know what I wanted in my life. So I started my YouTube channel 1 year after my singlehood, like after the other relationship was like cut off. So question number 4.
A rolling stone, but I'm a cannonball. You're not fooling me, not fooling anyone.
Did you ever write a song for your exes? A song? I would say no, but like my first boyfriend, in my head we were not boyfriends, we were just friends. When I was into high school, like from form 1 to form 4, I was friends with these 2 boys. So one of them, I'm the one who initiated the friendship between us. So those days was writing letters. Yes, I did write him a letter, but not those fancy songs, And then I chose a hymn book. I really loved hymns. And I realized that when you were joining high school and you were supposed to have a hymn book, and I just started singing hymns, like you would find me singing. So in that letter, I quoted like a song. I can't remember what, but it was like a hymn song and a Bible verse, if I'm not wrong. But I did have, in high school, I was like with these 2 boys that were writing me letters. So one of them really used to like dedicate songs. The last part of the letter where people dedicate songs. If you if you ever experienced that, comment down below. So yeah, I just remember I never used to know those songs because I was not into the world like that. I wasn't really exposed into those kind of songs. But I remember seeing Eminem. So I guess he loved one of those people. There's this when they write you a letter, then they spray like little marashi. Hey, it was nice. You feel the but the childhood illusion in high school. Whew. These things are so spicy. I think I put so much, but I'll have to finish them. I'm getting a cold. Those are spicy. Question number 5. Did you ever go out with any ex? Out, like someone to ask me out? No. But there is this one particular ex that I was now growing up, like out of high school. The first guy I dated out of high school, like he was cool. The one I farted in front of when I told you that our relationship became better after the breakup. After like cutting off, let me not call it breakup because it wasn't that big for me, but it was big for him. So yeah, there is this one time that we were going to visit his sister in high school. And so yeah, he just said like it's after the function and people are going home, and he was like, it's too early for us to go back home. Then we're in the same village, like kind of small, stone throw away from their compound. So he was like, after the visit, he was like, let's go hang out somewhere. So I took him to this town where I grew up, and we hung out. And I think that is the first time I like ever was asked out. It was nice. You know why? There was food. Like, I love food. He bought me yogurt, he bought me fries, and I ate and I even packed extra with them. I went with them home, and trust me, I couldn't even give my sister even one. You know why? Food, because you will never get it anywhere anytime soon. So I ate it all alone. We went to the shops, we bought him some perfume, it was nice. I loved our relationship after the breakup. Though now, I wish we were still talking, but ego! We are still massaging our egos. I just like moving on with lives and just leave everyone alone. Have you ever given them a massage? Hell no. But I once tried. For the last relationship, the person I dated, like, I didn't know how to do it, but I wanted to try, but even him did not know, so he couldn't even teach me. So yeah, it was just like a trial. Did you ever speak about marriage and decided that you're gonna marry them? I know anytime you're dating, you're like, he's mine, we're going to get married forever, we'll never break up. That wasn't me, and that has never been me. The same way I allowed you into my heart or into my life is the same way I can easily let go. I don't get attached to anyone. I'm always ready to leave. anytime you do something stupid, and I'm ready to let, and it's hard for me to let someone in. So no, but on the other side, I think the partners are the ones introducing marriage, especially the now leave the high school two guys. So this first person that I dated after high school was the one who was into marriage, seeing us together forever. How I didn't even understand anything about life. So for me, I just listen and smile and listen to how you talk, and I'm just like, if only you could read my mind. So no, decide to marry them. And the last person I dated, it wasn't so into marriage because we are all still figuring ourselves out. He was also someone who liked women, like a playboy. I was fine with that because remember, I don't get attached to people. So you go your way, I go my way. As long as you're not doing anything intimate, I'm just fine. So the answer to the question is no. Ooh. Woo! That was hot. My lips are on fire. Question number 8. Did you ever meet your ex's parents? And did they ever call you an in-law? My throat is on fire. So, ever since I started like being in love, not really in love, like being in these relationships, from the first guy I told you, the one I wrote to a letter, the one we were from Form 1 to Form 4 like friends, actually like boyfriend, girlfriend, but I was playing him because I was with another guy too. So this first person, let's call him just the first boyfriend. I knew their parents. We were like neighbors, like stone throw away. Not like immediate neighbors, but the same town. We went to the same shop, same market. So I knew their parents, and I think they just knew we were friends, like knowing each other in high school and all that. Calling an in-law, no. I was so young for that. Like, what would a 14, 15-year-old be referred to as an in-law? No. The one I was playing him with, like, it was just a later thing. We met in 2 different high school. It was in a different high school. So it was just like the relationship of school. When you go home, everyone is on their own. So, and the third one, the first person like I seriously dated after high school, I knew their parents. Like, yes, they loved me, all his siblings, like grandmother, grandpa, like, because we are from the same village, they all loved me because of how sweet and tiny I am. So yeah, I'm just grateful that in every relationship that I've been, I've never had like a hate relationship with their parents. So they loved me, and yes, they took me like an in-law. Even the siblings still call me now, like, let's call this man's, let's give him a name like Mike. So they'll call me like Mike's girl. They still call me that even now. Especially the ones that were still young, the siblings that were still young. Yeah. I've always been introduced to the parents, and I can't date you unless I know your parents. Period. Point blank. Period. I just can't live a lie. I hate being a secret, so I will want to meet them even if we won't get married. Let me just know your parents, because I've always wanted that parents' love. So when this boyfriend introduced me to their parents, I always ran from home and stayed there or spent all my time there because I loved his mom. His mom was just the best mom. I don't have the mommish love, so I appreciated that. I still visit them now, like whenever I'm in the village, because they're just part of my heart. Like, I love them. And the last relationship that I was into, yes, I knew the parents. And the sibling, there were only 3. So the sibling, they loved me, of course. And I was dating a middle boy. And I think I was older than him with 1 year. Oh, we were of the same age. Yeah, they loved me, but an in-law, no. They never referred to me as an in-law because I think because they saw that I'm more educated than the guy, so there's no way it could work out. I think I was more intelligent too, so no, like, even if you get married to such a person, that guy won't get a man needs to be the authoritative, the leader of the house. So it couldn't go far because no respect will be in that relationship or marriage if it could lead to that. So yes, question number 9: did you ever discuss having children and the children names to their exes? No, hell no. For me, even in my mind up to now, I still feel like having children is a burden, because I do feel like a burden to my own family. So like even having children, that thought never comes to my mind. Like, no, maybe I need to deal with my childhood traumas before I finally get to that level where I also openly speak about children. But I feel like the people who have dated loved me more because I have the tendency of giving birth to twins. I have the genes because I'm a twin to someone. I might, or my sister might get twins. It doesn't matter. But the thought that I'm a twin, especially this first person I dated after high school, was so obsessed with me. He was like, just give birth to me these twin children. I think he invested so much emotions in me. That is why he ended up being heartbroken. Like, if you give birth to these twin girls that just look as pretty as you are, people can be obsessive, you know. Thinking about it now, it sounds so funny, interesting, but then I didn't understand anything, and I'm thinking of how much emotions he had invested. I feel so sorry for him. It wasn't my fault. Like, I need to figure myself out, and we couldn't just work out, you know. So sorry if you're watching this video. Sorry, your dreams never came true, but I pray that you find a woman who can also be blessed with multiple children, just like you've always wanted. And my last relationship, no, that one was just like a playboy passing time. It was nothing like that. Question number 10, last but not least, is: did you ever join your names together to try and make a name? No. You're new total. Or maybe unless you're so close to that person. For me, no. But these two boyfriends that I've seriously dated after high school, I'm saying serious because I think it was a long period of time, and I think I was at least in a better mental space, headspace, that I knew at least I knew myself kidogo. Those ones for high school, that one I don't count. So these two men that I dated, I did give them nicknames. Yes, like pet names. Yes, they were so cute, pet names. They is it antonyms or what? Like, they have the same spelling, not different spelling, same pronunciation. So this first one still treasures that name. The second one also still treasures. But when the first one heard that I had gave the second person this name that sounds the same like his, he was kind of jealous, even though we had already broken up. So yeah, I think it's something they will never forget, because yeah, I just gave them the pet names. I'm a hopeless romantic person, so I just do all those things for fun, and it feels nice too, and they'll never forget you. Never. So yes, last question: did you ever physically fight? Hell no. Physically fight? No. No one could ever raise their hand on me. You see, my own father has never raised his hand on me, slapped me or pinched me even just a little. He has never. So in my head, I'm like, why should you raise your hand on me? Like, who do you think you are? You think you can raise your hand on me? Hey, I have a story time. Actually, I would tell you that story time. It is more family related than boyfriend. So even now, even if I get to know someone, and we are still in the dating process or friendship process, and try to raise your hand on me, that is the end of that friendship or relationship. Like, that is the end, because at least this is the first thing I hate violence. I've grown up in violence. Like, I wouldn't want myself to go through it again, or my children. That's if I get to that headspace too. Like, fighting, no. I hate chaos. Like, anytime I hear someone crying, I feel so bad, and I feel like crying too. I start shaking, like, because of the traumas I've gone through in my childhood. So I just hate violence. I don't like violence. Even someone shouting at me, I'll start crying. Or if you try to be harsh to me, I'll start crying. I'm so hard to handle. So whoever will marry me, whoever I'll choose to marry, is so blessed. But you really have to work hard to get to that level, because me, I'm too hard to handle. I'm too difficult. It is what it is, and I own it. That's why I'm trying to deal with my childhood traumas now that I'm in quarantine, so that I'll make my work easier for my future partner. Because most of the things I'm making hard my life difficult for myself by still holding on to the past traumas and the past things I've gone through. And yeah, that is the end of this video. My ex did this to me challenge. It's the end of this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I really hope you've known something more about me. And I hope you've not judged me at the end of this video. Just make sure you subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe. It will make me happy. Give me a very big thumbs up. And share. For fun, share. Help me share to your family. Maybe with your ex or your boyfriends. Try to know this little girl. Yes. And what else do I want to say? Like, yeah. I'll see you on my next video. Please make sure you watch these videos that I've picked for you. Ding, 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 ding. Just click on them. And yeah, bye. Bye, 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 bye. Stay safe and make sure that you ask your best friend if they're doing fine. Like, ask them, are you sure? Like 10 times. Be that nice, clingy friends. Yes. In a healthy way. Bye, and I'll see you on my next video. Thanks for watching.